Okay, with no questions, then we will move on. Once more, I think a round of applause to Darius for the valuable insights. Thank you. And, but now, yeah, as I said, let's move on to the second topic of the day, and that is going to be the ideal fuel for IoT. And to help us understand a bit more on that, I'd like to welcome to the stage a true IoT enthusiast and the global product director, the technical director at Once Latvia, Jelinskis. Jans, I'd like to welcome you to the stage.
Hello.
Jans, welcome. The stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, good day, ladies and gentlemen. So what the story is today about? It's about things around us, and those are millions and billions of things which speak. And this is a new normal way of being, new normal way of living. The things, they have voice. And the Internet of Things is a very simple concept in this complex world. So you have the thing which can speak out loud the data, then the data is transmitted through the network to some kind of application, and then you convert the data to knowledge which brings you added value and all the other benefits, which is quite simple. So what we do for a living, we give the things this voice to speak. So we provide a connectivity for millions and millions of devices on the planet Earth with all the possible networks. So simple. And so the spoiler is that the fuel for any IoT related business is connectivity. This is what fuels business, this is what really drives it, as there can be billions of ideas, but you have to connect those things to the backend somehow. And today I want to speak about what is really the best connectivity, the best fuel, the best voice for IoT devices. And as we do it for quite a long period of time, and we do it quite successfully, and we do it globally. And so I have some things to share with you, some secret maybe to share with you. So if you want to do this business, you're going to know how. Then, so to define the best fuel of IoT, we have to answer two questions. The first is what our IoT related businesses want from the connectivity, and the second is how to provide it to them. So let's start with the first one, which is what. As you might know, the IoT is quite a simple complex, right? So we have 1, 2, 3. We have the thing which speaks. We have the network which provides the data to whatever distance to the backend, which is located somewhere, right? It's quite easy. So normally it goes like that. So you connect the thing to the network, then you send the data, then the network is connected to the backend where the data is being saved, used, and so on. So it's quite a normal, simple way of things. And then comes the real vision of IoT businesses, and they want to see it like this. Ta-da! There is no network, everything is automatically connected to the backend, so they don't want to mess up with the connection to the network. To do it, oh come on, it's something which they really don't want to see. They don't want to do it. So actually this is the first thing you have to remember. IoT businesses, they don't want to think about a network. The next thing, almost every IoT business today goes to cloud. So the backend right now lives in cloud, and you connect this device automatically somehow to cloud. Okay, so we see the picture how it looks from the perspective of our client. So we have a thing which speaks. Somehow it's being connected to, okay, the lady still stays here, and it's automatically somehow is being connected to the cloud, right? But you have to remember that IoT is about billions of devices, and those devices are, come on, yeah, those are very cheap. No, come on, back. Yeah, those are cheap and mass production devices. This is not unique, one in a kind, something very nicely done. No, we are speaking about huge amounts of quite dumb devices, which, for example, are electric meters, which once in a time, I don't know, once an hour or something, poop up like several bits of information. That's it. Nothing special. As we know here in Latvia, this phrase, I love it. Nothing special. So, but here comes also one thing. It's located across the globe. So it's massive, huge amount of very simple devices across the globe speaking. So what our clients see next, they see the mass of those, yeah, those are millions of devices here, which then speak somehow automatically. So the ladies here, please come here. Okay, don't mess with physics. The transmitter is here, the receiver is there. And the next thing is what they want to see. They want to have this lady also there, because this mass should be somehow managed. So they want to have management for the devices. They want to see this huge amount of randomly somehow located devices on their system. So on the very different levels, they want to manage this huge amount of simple devices, and that's what I want to see. And on the top of this magic world comes a piggy. They want this also very, very, very affordable, because you can kill any IoT business with connectivity which costs a lot. Believe me, it's a killing machine already. And with this magic world, what we see right now, let's go to the number 2. So, how? How to provide connectivity which is expected, which our IT clients want to see. So, okay, we have on our postulants, no, the guy is not right one. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So we have lady number 1, lady number 2, and a piggy, right? So the network should be automatically, the management of the devices should be also done like a charm, also automatically, and then we have the piggy. So the first thing which comes into your mind probably when you see such combination of 3 things is this one: good, faster, cheap, and you pick 2, right? Ta-da! But this is true in the real world. I'd like to say we can get 3 if you follow 3 steps I'm gonna name you. What we actually do on our daily business, and it's quite easy for me to share with you it. So, yeah, first of all, you need to be a mobile virtual network operator, and I really mean it, not a mobile network operator, but the virtual mobile network operator. Why? You are flexible, you are small, you are fast, and the best picture can explain to you is this one. So guess who is who? When we speak about operators, they are massive, they are slow, they are very well established, but it comes with a huge overhead, and it comes with slowness. When we speak about IoT, IoT is a global business 100%, so we speak about roaming, and we all roam, which is okay. But the virtual mobile operator is naturally a roamer. So we live on the planet Earth. We don't reside somewhere. The planet Earth is our business. The planet Earth is our place. And this also comes with a huge, huge advantage from tax, legal, whatever side, we are very fast, we are very flexible, we can change directions very flexible, and it's a huge, it's a race. And just imagine that those two cars are racing on the very curvy road when you have to change your direction each day, very fast. Guess who's gonna win? And this race is fast. Today you have to be very, very fast when you provide something. For example, if the big operator can provide us something half a year, we can provide in half an hour sometimes. That's a big, big advantage. So let's go further. The next one. Yes, three things. The network you run should become a software. Everything you have, and here I say everything really, should become as a code, and it goes to cloud. Three things. Why? First of all, you have to remember that this is all about overhead. This is all about the piggy, right? And when you develop your network, when it goes as a software, you are more flexible, you are more free. For example, the accounting should be also very, very simple on the top. Everything what you develop should be very simple, should be very lightweight. And when you go as a small overhead, we have very big cost advantages over everybody, like everybody on this planet. This is a big, big thing, and you don't need to go through very slow, costly, heavy things. You can keep it lightweight also from the perspective of services. So we don't have calls, for example. We have just data connectivity. This comes with really great advantages. And if you want to keep those three elements and not two, you have to be in this particular setup. And this picture depicts the only hardware we have, literally, as an operator. We don't need anything, as everything is in the cloud. If we need something, we write a line of the code. We need some specific servers, some specific connections, whatever we like. We just deploy a line of the code. That's it. And you get it. You don't need to buy it. You just get it with a line of the code. Okay, the next one. No, it was, yeah. On the top of that, you have to provide cloud connectivity and device management to your customers because they need it and they need it badly. This is something what they expect to have as a natural thing out of the IoT provider today. But you have to keep it simple and not to create super big overhead out of it. And this should become your mantra from the day one, from the day zero. So everything you create should be plug and play, simple. So, as you see, it's quite easy maybe to describe, not so easy to realize, but this is our way, this is our path, this is our, let's say, path of development, what we do for a living. And yeah, actually that's my story. Oh, please, I really hate this thing today. And if you have any questions, I'm open to reply.